In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Katie York set to get this one started. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 8 on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. He's got room to roam. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working now from the gun. Headed out right. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Now, that's not what the offense thought about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Hey, say report. Sit up. 180. Sit up.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Las Vegas, first down.
So in Reed, they'll give it to Genty. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you would really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Lamar's going to keep this one. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up their opening drive. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting the quarterback in the rhythm, right? Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and finish it out for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
First down, Buccaneers.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Setting up to throw. And he's brought down after a short gain. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Get it. Viking 18.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He rolls to his right. Got his man. It's on him. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Hits his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Gain of 15 there. And the Bucs have the first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. It's a nice, quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Back to throw. Getting out to his left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Dragon 60. Ready.
Air it out on 3rd. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball. What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Coughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks were shy away from.
Tight ends, these guys, not the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A pickup of 17. That's a Vegas 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Shotgun give here to Genty. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead.
That's just simply the... difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Raiders 14, Buccaneers 10. Cade York to kick off.
Now it's York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position and 10.
70 Lions. Chapter 11. Chapter 11.
Running back sent in motion. Back now, pressure coming. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And it's going to be on a 2-minute warning. A minute 54 left in the half. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 60 bicycles, 60 bicycles, 60 bicycles.
Throwing now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it means the same thing. Keep this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready?
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Bronco
from the gun here. Buying some time right. He can run it. And our first down only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
You know, once the play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Viking 18.
Now looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Mustang 19. 70 Timberwolf.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. He's going well so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
To get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First play is going to be again to Genty. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Hey!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. The stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. New York knocks it through, and that's going to tie us up just before halftime. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Jackson now on 3rd. Chased out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the option, it's Shenty. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Now it's York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Throwing off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Rolling left, buying some time. He throws back over the middle, and the defender nabs it. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Hey!
Lamar back to throw. And man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down from the 42. And off to Genty. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate. But look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Lobs this deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. But what a difference it can make for an offense.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
13. Shut up!
Give up the guts. It's Genty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Pistol snap to Jackson. He's holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Hey, middle. Go.
No throw, 3rd and long. He winds up a little short of that marker, but after getting 7 here, Buck, we might see them go for it on 4th down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Now on for the field goal. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. York knocks it through. And they will push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them.
Ready, set.
2nd and 3 now. He's dropping back to throw. Hit it out right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
19, Tiger, night. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. On the move, hit it right. Completed to his running back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Bucs have the first.
What do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10.
Throwing it again here. That one's complete, right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. First down, play action. Forced out to his right. Finds Ibuka. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They are throwing it again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the... It's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And he's going to spin around the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the mistake repeater. To be a rookie quarterback in Las Vegas, neither 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Buys time, rolling right. That hit affected that throw. It sails out of bounds, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That's on a quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 4th down.
Back to our lady. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. It goes to the hurry up here.
58 yards. And a first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the red zone on first. He rolls to his right.
All right, we'll call that one a draw. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack. He's also denied a gain of any kind.
Also at the 3 as they get set for second and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10.
34. Buccaneers 24.
Just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Has room down the left sideline. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
First down, here's Lamar. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders on their way to their 3rd win of the year. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Jency runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
Raiders 41, Buccaneers 24.
On now is York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Dumped off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down pass play coming. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
3rd and long for him here. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
It's a gain of 34.
Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no one connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey! 19 Cardinal. Hey!
Back now, pressure coming. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. Offensive line fast.
And it's 3rd and long.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buying some time right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Ready.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And this crosses the sideline inside the 10. So no turnover, and they gotta feel fortunate to retain possession. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. Jackson keeping it himself. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the